Welcome to you all. I'm Martin Tyler. Alan Smith is with me. As always, we'll try not to make any slips in the commentary, but there might be some slips out on the pitch, Alan, in these wet conditions.
Yeah, and I don't think it's going to stop during the course of the match, so I don't think it's going to affect the game in any way in terms of calling it off, but it might get very wet for the players.
This game really is a chance for him to express himself. Let's check now on Brazil's team. Well, more often than not, we're looking at teams that shape up this way, Alan.
Yeah, such a popular system, 4-2-3-1. It gives you a lot of stability, and if your front four, as you might describe them, are good players, it's a really potent system.
This is the lineup. And again, we're going to see this shape up as a battle, individual battles really, because the formations are so similar.
Yeah, they are similar, and you do see this so often these days, two really popular attacking shapes, so interesting how it pans out.
Referee is Albin Kuniak. Here we are, start of the match. Booking from the referee, just the free kick. He's moved in, trying to jostle the opponent off his stride. Space for the shot! Casemiro! And such quality in the build-up, and a brilliant finish. A wonderful goal. Well, this is what you call leading from the front. A strike from the skipper.
Yeah, he's popped up at a very good moment there.
You can see a slightly different viewpoint on it. And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Couldn't keep it in play, it's gone out for a throw. Neymar. That will end the threat, at least for the moment. Got in and blocked it. Cross it. Corner given. This is the kind of pitch that I think attacking players favour, Alan, don't they?
I think they do, yeah, because it means mistakes from defenders and a little bit of miscontrol, loss of footing, and you're in.
Neymar. Quick tempo to the passing. The opposition can't get near them.
Well, if you look at the coaching manual,
that's across the field to try and switch the play. Possession in the midfield area. Free kick against Brazil. Neymar. What is the referee going to do here? Well, that's a yellow card.
yeah, I don't think there's any choice there from the ref.
These days, going off your feet like that is running the risk of the referee taking serious action.
Well, he's dived in. It's a reckless one.
Neymar. Well, he saw the guy could switch the play to and came up with the pass as well. Excellent. Well, that's straight at the goalkeeper. Neymar. Oh, it's a penalty. The decision is made by the referee. It is a penalty, and the card is yellow.
I just wondered about the colour there. I thought I saw red coming out for a second, but no. I think the booking is fair enough.
You can see what he was trying to do, Alan, with that slide challenge, but it's definitely a foul.
When you attempt a slide tackle like that, you've got to time it perfectly, and he didn't.
That's an excellent penalty.
Just pull his laces through it, and it's blown down the middle.
Good look here, again, by the replay of the goal. Restarting at 2-0. And the referee is blown for half-time. It's 2-0 here. I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
Well, he tucked his penalty.
Brazil, good value for their first half lead, and they want to play as well again in the second period. Goes for goal! Got in the way of that, blocked it well. Neymar. Shot on! Couldn't quite keep his composure there on this slippery surface.
Yeah, not easy.
Great stop.
You look at the opposition and almost the belief is flowing out of them. They don't think they can beat this keeper between the sticks.
And in comes the header. Super header, narrowly wide.
Yeah, the goalie.
Going to try it. Wonderful save. Had to really reach out for that.
Now, aren't they? They've got no doubt in their minds that their team is going to win out.
3 minutes from the referee via the fourth official. That's the decision regarding added time. That is a fantastic goal.
Goal from Neymar, and the keeper dives, but really he's wasting his time. It's finished up right in the top left-hand corner.
Another angle on it here. Well, they've widened the margin now. 3-0 they lead. And delight for the Brazilians because they're the winners today. Well, some final thoughts on Neymar from Alan Smith. Alan.
Good performance from him, and I think that was probably the difference between the two teams.
We're still a bit away from the players thinking about silverware and medals, but we are getting to the stage where the competition becomes really serious in this round of 16.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting whether it's an open attacking match or whether it becomes a cagey affair. I hope it's not the latter, but it might just be.
Anticipating something special from him here today.
Well, he's one of the best finishers around, without question. You look at his goal ratio down the years, and impressive to say the least.
Let's check now on Brazil's team. Well, more often than not, we're looking at teams that shape up this way, Alan.
Yeah, such a popular system, 4-2-3-1. It gives you a lot of stability, and if your front four, as you might describe them, are good players, it's a really potent system.
This is the starting lineup today. Well, they're going to go with 4-3-3 here, with plenty of width to that attacking three.
Yeah, you could almost describe it as the Dutch system down the years, and the three-pronged attack, it can be really potent, but it can be awkward as well for those wide lads.
is our referee for this game. Well, this is always the great moment. The ball's on the centre spot and we're all ready to go. It's gone out for a throw. It was, well, nothing's ever straightforward for goalkeepers, but he's not been challenged. Opportunity now. The shot's hit the post. Well, that's in. It's in off the defender. Earlier incident, the big deflection.
Well, that's the life of a defender. You try and put your body in the way, but sometimes it ricochets off.
You can see a slightly different viewpoint on it. In front are Brazil. It's a good block. Oh, it's a corner via that deflect. He's got his shot off now. That's a decent try, just past the frame of the goal. Pass wasn't on, it was a bad ball, as it turned out. So for Brazil, half-time approaching, and they will play right up to that whistle for the break. They can... Neymar. Oh, in goes the cross. Well, that's half-time at 1-0. Well, this could be the halfway point in the cup tie, and we've got one team leading with a chance of progressing in this tournament.
Well, the trailing team, I think, just got to pick themselves up.
Second period now to start, with Brazil leading at the halfway point in the match. They've got a great understanding, this team. Just look at the passing. The shot's on! Well, sometimes you say aim at the... Now the shot! Oh, saved by the goalkeeper at full stretch.
It probably gets to the point where the strikers...
And shoots! Trying to score with a one-touch.
Well, in hindsight...
A chance for an equaliser here. Well, the Brazilian nation, which hangs on every kick of the ball. This is how they love to play on the break. What a fine save! What a good piece of defensive clearance that was. Goes for it with a fist. Throw in now. There's a laugh when the ball hits the referee. Tried to get out of the way. Good stop by the goalkeeper. He can hit it here. Well blocked. And he's met it with his head. He's made the save. And it's come to an end now as the referee blows the whistle for the last time. Final thoughts on one of the better performers today, Alan?
Oh, lots of energy, lots of quality, and a good goal, along with plenty of chances.
The quarter-final prospects have attracted everybody who could get a ticket, the lucky ones, to come and see this stage of the competition. Stadium absolutely packed, Alan.
Yeah, and I think that helps the players. The good players particularly respond to this kind of atmosphere. Quarter-final match, they shouldn't need any geeing up.
And this match is Brazil against England. Brazil's team. Well, more often than not, we're looking at teams that shape up this way, Alan.
Yeah, such a popular system, 4-2-3-1. It gives you a lot of stability, and if your front four, as you might describe them, are good players, it's a really potent system.
This is the England side today. With the way this manager likes to play, that four's going to sit pretty much in place, and the two in midfield as well.
Yeah, that defensive two won't be going too far. They won't be getting ahead of the ball many times. They'll be just trying to feed it into those front four lads.
Referee for this big game today, Greg O'Milland. They've got this match underway. Neymar off target. He's got support here. Neymar goes for goal. Wonderful finish.
A goal from Neymar, and I don't think he could have got that any further into that top left than he did there.
Another peek at that goal. Brazil then with the lead. Now the shot. Corner now for England. Brazil back on the ball here. Neymar. He's got his shot off now. And that is... He's coming forward with some danger. The shot's on! The shot's hit the post! Any danger to the goal has gone with that clearance. Place in the semi-final not yet guaranteed, not by any means, but you'd rather be in their position than in the opposition's position.
Yeah, and I think they'll be expecting better, a fight back from the opposition in the second half. They've got to be wary of that.
Second period now to start, with Brazil leading at the halfway point in the match. Possession in the midfield area. Alan Smith, what about Neymar in that first half?
Well, he played really well, didn't he? And he got himself...
Goes for goal! Goalkeeper hasn't had to move. It's a diagonal ball to switch the play here. Played into the middle. Goes for the volley. It's into the back of the net by the goalkeeper. How about that goal for sheer class?
Coming in from the right, that was so inviting, wonderful delivery.
Great ball, great goal.
But he's just got ahead of his marker, pure and simple, and he wanted it more.
Different angle on it here. So away we go at 1-1. Passing is top class. He's got room to hit this, and they've scored now, and the significance is that they're in front.
And there's no stopping that. That has lasered into the top left-hand corner.
And here is another angle on that goal. We restart the game 2-1. Oh, he's lost the ball. Well, he's got away from him. Opportunity now. That's a brilliant goal.
And the keeper dives, but really he's wasted his time. It's finished up right in the top left-hand corner.
Take another look at the goal. Just a reminder, 3-1 it is now, the scoreline. Good stop here. It will be a corner. Seen today, and it doesn't always pan out that way. Being a football supporter can be quite hard yards.
Well, it can indeed. So you've got to enjoy the good times, and today has been one of those occasions.
Brilliant performance from this fella.
Well, so often we think of his creative abilities, but a couple of goals here have won the match for his team.